Hello and welcome back to the Legacy Archive. We are here celebrating all things Legacy. My name is Sam. With me today is John. And I will be playing Blue-Red Delver with a little bit of that green splash for Questing Druid. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this deck if you've known this format for a long time. This is kind of the king, especially with the Psychic Frog ban, Vexing Bubble ban. This deck has really showed up in challenges and 5-0s. We're kind of back. Basic idea, cast some cantrips, cast some cheap threats, use Force of Will and Daze to leverage those threats, and Lightning Bolts to finish the game, and that's our removal. John?
Today, I've brought Mono Red Stompy, the artist formerly known as Mono Red Prison, the artist formerly known as Dragon Stompy. We don't have any dragons left in the list. This is a pretty old school one. No more dragons. We are playing some lock pieces, some prison pieces like Chalice of the Void, Churnosphere, and Friends, and we are trying to stick a larger red threat backed up by the Soul Lands, Ancient Tomb, and City of Traders.
Let's roll.
Let's do it.
2!
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, dirted me.
I will play. My turn one's not super great.
Okay.
So there's nothing to be like crazy worried about.
I'm terrified already.
No. There's actually not a whole lot's happening there.
Right.
I'm gonna play a wasteland-proof mountain and pass the turn.
We've already won. There's no chalice on the stack.
That's true.
All right.
I needed my hand to not get wastelanded out of Oblivion.
I'm gonna fetch the 19. We will get a volcanic island. You know, I'm always played the one island in Delver, so the Blood Moon's always on our minds. So you know, if you can afford to get that island early, you should. But I have a hand that does not currently allow that, so I need to kind of press my luck here with a Blood Moon happening. Delver,
Yes.
go ahead.
Draw for turn. I'm quite indeed.
No play.
I have plays. I'm going to play a Chromox.
That resolves.
Okay. I would like to imprint a card
Right.
that's in my hand. You don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to imprint this Fury.
Okay. I'd like a Fury going away.
I agree. You don't even have to Lightning Bolt me because I'm going to do it myself.
What do we got there? Is that a modal double face card?
Volcanic Fissure.
Right. Take 3.
Sure do. You don't even have to bolt me anymore, Rudder. And I think I'm going to go with a Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
I will cast Force Will, exiling a Delver of Secrets.
That's going to be good.
I need your take on, what do we think? Reference cards, you play the real card, how do you feel?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You play the reference so that we can't get any see-through on the sleeves, and then, yeah, you just
With the double mask, though, you don't need that. I just don't like taking the card
it's
out.
a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I don't know what you do for the lands, though, because there's no reference, so anyway.
I've seen the Belcher players just have all their lands flipped already. They're like, I'm not casting
they're never,
this. Maybe
they're
sink into
use the other
Stupor.
side. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, untap, Delver Trigger, no reveal. I'd like to attack you for 1.
Whoop. That's the sound an unflipped Delver makes. You know what it is, you.
We'll play Tropical Islands. Go ahead.
Skirt on tap.
I miss when Tropical Island meant like Tarmogoyf's coming.
Right, right. All right, let's try another 3-mana threat. I'll play the Bombardiers.
I will respond with a Seek the Beast from Questing Druid.
Yep.
Oh, do I have my On the Adventure? Hold on. Wait. Other token pile. Hold on. Stay with me. Right, there we go. So I'll exile the top 2 cards and I can play them till my next turn. Okay, so we're just going to have to use the Force Will in our hand.
No.
Get a 17.
Sure.
Pitching another Delver.
That makes sense. Go ahead.
Untap. Delver Trigger. Ponder. Let's see, this is after the double land. Like, at least we got paid off here. And it's a cantrip. All right, getting in for 3.
Yes.
Let's play one of these Misties. That means this one is exiled forever. I will go to 16.
Okay.
This time I think I'm willing to get my basic, just so,
You know,
kind of out of
proof.
Obviously double forceful. Your opponent should think that I'm kind of out of counter spells for now.
Yeah.
If the Blood Moon hits, we'll be fine. All right, I will cast this Questing Druid.
The beast.
No, the Druid.
No. What beast are you seeking then?
Questing Beast, I believe. Questing Druid seeking the Beast.
Oh. My apologies.
Callbacks, bro. All right, then I'll ponder giving this a counter.
Yeah, before Ponder resolves, you need to give me all of the text of Questing Beast. Go.
Haste, Vigilance, Reach.
Wrong.
It doesn't have, oh no, it doesn't have Reach. Haste, Vigilance.
No, you've already screwed up. Ponder
Okay.
resolves.
All right. 1, 2.
Death Touch, baby.
Death Touch. Why would a 4/4 need Death Touch? All right, I'll draw this card. Go ahead.
Untap, draw.
Give me the original text of Chains of
Oh,
Mephistopheles
no. That's not the same game.
It's almost the same.
That's not the same game.
In a couple of years, it's the same game.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, don't have much else to do, so I will play a Blood Moon.
I'm just gonna let that resolve, honestly.
Okey-doke.
Why not?
Go ahead. I don't have much else to do here.
So you're saying you got Delvered this game?
I got Delvered. I've been Delvered.
Play a basic mountain. Very expensive basic mountain. We will attack you for 5, but before damage, I will bolt you.
1, 2, 3, and then that goes
So
up.
it's counter.
Yep. Down to 4.
Go ahead.
All right.
You took the extra damage for
Yep.
this,
I
right?
took the extra one. Yep. And draw. Interesting. So we are gonna pay 1, 2, 3, and exile Singing Spear Guide,
Okay.
and we're gonna cast a Shatter Skull Smashing for 2.
I'll daze that. No, he had it.
Playing around it, and we'll
How did
just
he play around it?
deal 2 damage to that, I guess, is all we can do.
All right, fine. This gets counter.
Yeah.
Which means it has 4 power now.
Which means I'm dead.
All right, good game. All right, here we are for sideboarding. I think on the draw, I'm going to be taking out some dazes, just shaving like a Mishra's Bauble, shaving a Questing Druid. Again, like it's definitely a good card, but under a Blood Moon, I can actually never cast the other side. And again, on the draw, it might be a little slow. Not a blue card to exile to the forces as well. And Delver, again, on the draw, there's a lot of Furies from the other side. There's a lot of, the Shatter Skull Smashing, as you saw. And I think it's just like a little too vulnerable, where the DRCs maybe at 3 toughness, once they have Delirium, are going to be a lot more resilient. Bringing in Meltdowns for Chalice and other artifact effects, like wiping a Chromox and a Chalice can be a huge swing in a game. Consign is kind of a newer card that I've been a little bit back and forth with in this matchup, so we'll see how it goes. It does counter Ring, it does stop Fury triggering and killing all your creatures, so it has like multiple applications outside of just countering colorless spells, so I'm interested to see how it goes. Hydroblast, pretty self-explanatory. He's playing mono red, so we should bring in Hydroblast. And then I usually like to pack an extra burn spell on my sideboard for these types of matchups, especially with Bombardiers around. It's just like there's so many threatening things that can kill you once you know what they're playing, that I like to have access to more low to the ground removal spells post board.
I'm cutting a couple of Goblin Dragon Masters. These are the dragons in Dragon Stompy, of course. No, Rabble
No, it's
Masters.
Warrior Stompy.
Oh, right. A couple of the Rabble Masters are going to get cut here. One of the more medium 3-mana threats we have a lot of better options in the deck. And we're going to try out some Pyroblasts. Not great with our own Chalice of the Void in our deck, but we're going to bring in 2, see how it goes.
Well, if you have a Chalice out and it's affecting me, then maybe the Pyroblasts aren't as needed.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Murktide is like the one threat that you're like easily Pyroblasting.
Sure.
But
we shall see. All right, jumping back in here to game number 2. I kept 7 cards. Sam kept 7 cards. Let's get after it. I'm going to start things off with an Ancient Tomb. I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to play a Chalice of Void for 1.
Resolves.
Okay. Go ahead.
Wow, I drew a 1-drop.
Oh.
I will play Volcanic Island.
Yes.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. You sure you don't want to play something? I'm gonna play a Shatter Skull Smashing.
Yep.
Take 3. Man, this has got to be the worst part of newer Magic. Holy
Flipping
crap!
cards.
God, I can't stand it.
Bring Legacy to Arena.
Dude, I'll pay 2 more life and play a Fable of the Mirrorbreaker.
It does resolve.
All right, I'll make a Goblin and pass the turn.
You ever regret keeping your opening hand? All right, I'll play a Wasteland and. Well, the first thing I have to do is cast Meltdown X equals 1.
Okay, that does make sense to me.
So that
That's gonna
it
get
would be
rid of
countered if it
this.
was equaling 0. I'm smart like that.
White.
Go ahead.
Okay. On tap and draw for my turn.
Can we please keep a board state?
Oh, excuse me.
here?
Excuse me. It is,
Trigger is on the stack.
Gonna discard. Sorry. Discard. Just gonna discard 1 card.
Okay.
Draw 1. All right. Let's go to combat.
Yep.
Attack. Get a treasure token. Cool. Thank you.
I'll take 2.
Take 2.
18.
And then gonna shock in another one. DJ Khaled.
Bolton? Like,
It hurts. No.
Remember when that effect was mythic?
No. No. That's too much. That's too much. I'm gonna get bolted out of this game.
Just play your ring and let's move on.
No. I will take 2 and play post-combat Bombardiers. Go ahead. I'm playing around the questing beast, bro. Oh, I can't even block it.
Questing Druid. Please. Let's be serious here for 1 second. Alright, I'll play another Wasteland.
Oh.
And I have to actually think now that the chalice is gone.
It's true.
And what to use this 1
The
colored mana
1
source.
mana that we have? Okay.
I don't think playing a threat really does anything. Because your threats are better than mine. Let's just try to make sure you can't cast anything. And Bombardiers is like pretty scary. Okay. I am just gonna cast. Never mind. Let's just double Wasteland you. Let's just do
They are dead.
Let's see if that track is gonna work. I think my position in this game is bad right now. Unfortunately, I just have to kind of pass and hope I'm not gonna die horrendously. Go ahead.
18's a big number, you know. I don't think I can do 18.
Yeah, I feel like the threats are gonna compile a little too fast than I can handle.
But I will say this this goblin token is gonna bail me out of my mana.
Exactly.
Here.
That's why I was like, I kind of wish the second Wasteland was a colored source, and then I could do multiple things last turn. All right, so we're on the main phase.
Chapter 3 of the saga goes off, and then we'll go to combat, I guess. Swing for 4.
I will take 4. I'm at a 14.
This will get me another
Second
treasure. And don't know exactly what I want to do with my mana this turn. Kind of want to save it up. Yeah, I think I'll just pass there. Go ahead.
All right. Maybe force you to do something you don't exactly want to do. So I'm going to Unholy Heat the Bombardiers on your end step.
Yep.
Boast? Huh? Huh?
Oh,
you want to boast?
Can I boast? I can't boast itself.
Oh,
right?
no. Do you have the extended art version?
Equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent. Deals damage. Wait. Oh, another.
It is another.
Nah, we're good.
Okay. Untap. And draw. I did not have Delirium, if you were asking.
No, it's okay.
You weren't wondering?
Mono red, not great at preventing damage.
All right. Ponder.
I'll Pyroblast it.
Go.
Untap.
That's so mean.
Draw.
I needed that.
I'm gonna swing for 4.
Wow, Reflection just getting in. He doesn't
Oh yeah,
care.
no, I don't give a shit.
All right.
I do not. I'm gonna go back down to 1 treasure and play a Trinsphere.
What are we still doing here? Untap, draw.
Would you like to play anything? Yes. Do it.
No, I need the mana. Go ahead.
I know you do. That's why.
So I have like 2. I have like another. I need to. Okay. I'm freaking out here.
I'm freaking out here. Let us see. 4.
I'm at 6.
Make another one. Use 2 treasures.
Yep.
Play a Fable.
I mean, I literally can't pay, so it resolves.
Okay. Chapter 1. Make a goblin go.
Yep. Draw. We did it.
Woo! You can. The world is your oyster now.
6, huh?
Yeah, 6, huh?
All right, I'll tap 3 for DRC, who is a 1/1 currently. Go ahead.
Oh.
We blocking.
Where did it all go wrong?
The opening hand I kept, I got destroyed by Chalice. That's what happened.
Sure.
Like, I had the meltdown in 1 land in the opener on the draw, so I'm like, well, if he plays Chalice, like, we have a chance. But I probably should have maybe mulliganed to. I think it's just like, as a Delver player, it is very important to have free counter magic. It's like
Sure.
that first turn of like, it's a Blood Moon, it's a Fable, it's a Chalice is so important.
Sure. I agree. Well, considering you can't play any counter spells, I'll take 2.
How do you know that?
Exile.
Oh. Oh! Wait, isn't his face enough?
No, I don't care. You're taking 6 on the board.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
care.
Game 3.
Specifically that is dying.
Oh my god. God, yeah. God, this card is crazy. Alright, I will be keeping 6. John is on 7, and I am on the play. Let's start with Misty Rainforest and a Delver of Secrets.
Sure.
Fetching Volcanic Islands. Go ahead.
Sounds good. Of note, not a wasteland deck, so can't do much to.
Yeah, just the moon.
Just the moon.
Always
yeah,
worried about the moon.
Just the moon. Yeah. All right. You ever
At least touched it. At least touched.
At least touched it. Okay. You ever moon your opponent in a game of Magic?
Yeah, but I got DQ'd.
That's what I was
I'm not
wondering.
allowed back in that store.
That's what I was wondering. All right, let's. I think I'll just do basic mountain and pass again. Good.
We like that. We like that.
Yeah.
Delver trigger.
Oh
Great
yeah.
Anything on the trigger?
Nope.
Ooh. I mean, it's like
But
Magic
I
Online.
will
when
spin
you're,
my
like,
mountain
bored.
to mound.
Or I guess Arena, you have to like tap out to
True.
like truly pass your turn. All right. Let's go to combat.
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
Let's cast Brainstorm.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. And then let's put this back. Well, a couple good choices. Can I just keep this hand?
So if I moon you, and you keep a 1 mana ancestral, we are the same.
Okay. Well, I guess that's actually not affecting much right now. So I think I'm gonna stack it like this and see what happens. All right. Let's play Scalding Turn and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Yes. Oh yes. Yes. Gonna play an ancient tomb. Tumba.
Tumba.
Lara Croft. And I think I want to. You got 5 cards or 4?
4.
4 cards. Let's pitch a Simian Spirit Guide.
Oh, writes down. Was that your Simian Spirit Guide impression? I imagine Simian Spirit Guide is just like floating around in the ether, just.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's try for a Pyroglyph. I'll take 2.
Let's try for a daze.
A daze. Yep, that's good.
All right.
Good.
Untap. Draw. See, now the Delver starts delvering. Play a Wasteland.
Sure.
I'll tag you for 3.
Yep.
And I'll Wasteland your 2.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. Tap, draw.
These are the games where when the people who are anti-dates, anti-wasteland, I go, I get it. I get it.
This makes sense to me. So
but I am a biased Delver player, so take that as you will.
Let's go for City of Traders. We'll play 3 mana and cast the Rabble Master.
Sure.
All right. Move to combat.
So I killed my Delver, so I think I'm going to let her go.
It's certainly not.
Yeah, I'll take
take the attack for 1.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
What was on top of my library? Yep. Okay, I'm going to fetch.
Okay.
I don't think the meltdown on top of my library is necessarily doing anything this game.
Oh, not so much.
We will be getting a Surveil land. There's, you know, a lot of the lists I see online, Delver-wise, not playing the Surveil lands. Just four Volks and 1 Trop. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Well, historically, Delver always wants an untapped blue land.
Yeah.
That's just, it doesn't matter what flavor you're playing.
Trigger Surveil.
Yep. Every single Grixis Delver, Temur Delver, whatever Delver, it always wants untapped blue no matter what. So it is awkward. Drawing that card is super duper awkward because you really never want to, because your plans are Wasteland and 1 mana spells.
Yep.
And when you draw a tap land, that is neither of those things.
Right.
So that's really awkward, yeah.
I've found that it's equity with like natural brainstorms where you maybe want to clear one of those cards. I think they're like the Daze equity is awesome. There's so many late game where you're like use a Daze, Surveil again. I've just found that like I'm just such a huge fan of these Surveil
Me too.
lands, and I've been pushing them even though there seems to be a lot of people who are less enthused about them or just throw like kind of the 1 in their mid-range list in Legacy, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, on the record here,
Yeah.
big fan of the 1 Thundering Falls in Delver.
I will say it took the place of that Mystic Sanctuary that people ran around for a while, so I do think it's a little bit better than that.
Yeah, its applications are fun enough, and they're just like really interesting lines where you're like, oh yeah, I have the Surveil land.
Sure.
All right, we are on my main phase.
You're on your main phase,
and I will attack you for 3.
Yes.
And I will play the Volcanic Island, and I will pass.
All right. Untap. I'll be attacking in some manner. I don't know what manner, but I will be attacking because I can't block a 3/2 flyer. So
They didn't update Rabble Master with Reach?
Not exactly. Not exactly. I will, however, try to cast a second one.
All right. I will float a blue.
Yep.
I will play Brainstorm.
Okay.
Let's put definitely this back and probably this back. And I will do what I was just talking about. I will bounce the Thundering Falls with the Daze.
Yep. All right. We'll
sorry, before combat.
Yep.
I guess with like this trigger on the stack, like before you actually attack, I will unholy heat it.
1. Boop. And then I'll just play a tapped Shadow Skull. Go ahead.
Draw. We're gonna fetch to 15. Yes. I will get basic island. Beta signed Mark Poole Shadow Signature Island. Signature costs about as much as the, the island itself.
Maybe more.
Attacking for 3.
Yep, down to 6.
Play this Gigantor.
Aw, that's huge.
Where's your Pyroblast now?
In there somewhere.
Maybe on top of your deck, hopefully.
Hopefully.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that it really matters. I will make sure that it has at least 6 power. So we're just doing it for 4.
4 counters.
So I can keep an instant in my yard. Go ahead.
All right. Well,
All right.
This eliminates my plan of attacking for 1 for the rest of the game.
I think I would win the race.
I firmly agree. Good games, man.
Good games. All right. Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about the just overall this match? Like, not the match we just played, but this matchup.
Oh.
As the mono red player.
So I think like the decks, the mono red mat or deck is tech to beating like these 1-drop spam decks, right? Yeah. And we saw the game where like you had to figure out a way out of lock pieces.
Once you're under a lock piece,
yeah.
I'm struggling to get out and you're applying pressure.
Correct. Yeah. When the lock pieces aren't in effect, right? I didn't find Chalice that game. I didn't find Trinisphere. When something isn't locking you down, your pressure's way better than mine.
Right.
Because you can back yours up with disruption and I can't. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think the game 1 and 3 just really showcased that, especially winning the die roll. Yeah. Well, I guess it was on the play.
No. I lost game 1.
Yeah. So I guess we just kind of showcased exactly what you're saying. Like, without something stopping me from like sometimes in Delver you're like, oh well, this hand's like totally playable without the Chalice in play. So you have to kind of like waver that on your mulligan decision.
Right.
If you just keep a hand with 2 counter spells and a threat, it's like it's a surprising how many games that like works.
Yeah. Sometimes it just gets there. Like if you can land a threat, back it up with 1 daze, and then waste off your opponent. A lot of times that's Delver. That's
right. The waste.
That's magic, baby.
It shows off Wasteland incredibly well. In this
for sure. But I think it's pretty close. I definitely think Delver is right now in the post ban list. No Grief, no Frog, no Vexing Bauble world. Force of Will is great again, and I think Delver's back on top.
Yeah, we love Lightning Bolt around here. All right, well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Legacy Archive, and we'll see you next week.